jar gets awesome before it just sinks in on
Explodes.
It's very fast.
Oh no!
I need to show you a video of me doing stand-up badly because you showed one last time. And three,
I tried to, but I was just so talented.
I know you tried to.
Just like intangible red flag territory. Like he's not saying anything
Oh,
specific,
interesting.
But like just as he's talking, you're like, do not be in a room alone with this man.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, so we can all love each other. No.
All right, great. Okay, great. This is great. What about him is an intangible red flag? Is it a way he appears, way he talks, hand gestures?
Do you know what the word intangible means?
All right, I'm gonna go have a piss.
Ashley, you're in charge.
I'm in charge. Bitches.
I went down on a juicy poozy, and
Uh-oh, got a fart, and this chair's gonna make it reverberate. Hey, wait!
John.
Hey!
Oh no! Everybody else,
Hey!
What's going on? I'm just waiting for music. I thought you were getting music. Oh, I thought you were just getting music.
How my penis gets born.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Here's a shed.
The ice cream cones came with a little metal packet that is just full of sugar. It's just full of sugar to be poured into the cones.
I got what has the Japanese not gotten a hold of, perfected, and then when everyone was like, "You did it," they went, "And now we'll begin." And you're like, "No! You fixed it. It was fixed. Do not break it." They're like, "No! We got to break this.
I still have some more questions.
Go ahead.
John Hastings is on America's Got Talent for 5 minutes, and now he's got houses in LA and London.
That's right.
Yeah.
You kept a house in London?
Yeah, I've kept a house in London.
Update: not sugar.
There's no fluid tasting enough to warrant sucking it out of him. Yeah. No, but it was did he do it when he was then in the band when they were the 4 Bee Gees that brief time before then his heart exploded?
Wow.
I'm not saying anything that didn't happen. That is what happened to him.
I'm a predator.
And it was going awesome. And we even started having drinks at a bar, and we each had girlfriends with us, whatever. We're having a great time until I got comfortable enough to go, hey, we share a birthday,
As someone who's been eternally single.
Go ahead.
Is it your fault? Yes. No, I'm sorry.
Stop tweeting after your dates, Ashley. Stop tweeting after your dates.
Oh, bad news, Paul. You're getting a Batman bet.
This is not bad news. I am so pleased.
Support them.
But you know what's more important than helping people's mental health?
Fuck you, John.
I'm just saying. Tom, you're a comedy fan.
Here's what happened. So I came up after she finished a couple times. I'm not one's not enough. You go for 2. That's how you start it out.
Smoother crunch.
And then Jesus, boom. So when I emerged, I went to kiss her and she just grabbed my face and she sucked it all out of my beard.
So hurtful.
That's a literary reference. Oh no, I gotta.
Hey, he can't tie me out now. I'm the only one here. Books, pages. Right. Verb, noun, adjective. Nice. Someone get me that.
I'm very prone to bullying.
No, you're talking about Andy Gibb.
I am talking about Andy Gibb. Pardon me.
Get your Gibbs straight if you want to come at me, bro.
Sorry.
Those nice bearded men and their Aryan friends seem like they're doing very different shows.
Marylane's got pink eye. She touched her in hole.
I tried to. It crawled away too quickly.
It's difficult with tea. Sometimes you try and tune it and you get Assam.
I'm officially declaring it. Jordan is the Governor General of the stream.
God damn it, guys. I took Ritalin today. I can only focus on one thing at a time.
What is happening right now? screens. I want to have two screens.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah.
Chris, John, and Irish Ashley combine to make the ultimate team, better than any wet dream. Welcome to the Untitled Twitch stream. John's the CEO and boomer. Ashley's the real leader. Chris brings the vibes and juices as our enjoyment increases. Welcome to the Untitled Twitch stream.
What lovely sounds playing for our intro. And a
Hi,
beautiful
everybody.
face
How
to match. Jesus.
Ashley, how are you? Are you good?
I'm here.
What happened with you?
I'm fine. I'm
Oh,
fine.
okay.
I'm having a slightly bad period, but otherwise I'm good.
As in the time of this, like your time frame has been bad, or you're having a rough bleeding from your vagina?
The
uterine wall.
The uterine wall is hurting a bit, and my general mood is quite low.
Yes. Well, if this
as
was
in, there's been whole periods where I've just been like, I want to kill myself.
What?
And it's like, as in it's so confusing because you'll have general mental health, and then you'll have period mental health that you have to learn to deal with and realize is different.
What's
It's
so
like,
funny
yes,
also-
I've dealt with depression and suicidal thoughts, but then there's other times where I'm just like, oh, this is just my period.
Do you also find it strange that something that is somewhat of symbol of life, i.e., your reproductive organs, are showing we're still strong, and it makes you feel like dying? I don't think you should have kids. If the first thing you think
totally bizarre
when you start shedding your lining is death, do not have kids. You will end up
Yeah.
on the news.
That could be the goal, though.
To kill your kids?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What's up,
It's
Chad?
very witchy or something. I don't know. It's got a nice aesthetic to it.
I
I'm
agree.
totally joking in case anybody takes this up the wrong way. I'm
Not me.
completely joking.
Ashley is totally being serious. I want to make GB news, guys. Kirsten, thank you so much for subscribing. I'm on my
Here.
phone, so I can't bring you up, but I want to thank you so much for subscribing.
Kirsten, thank you so much. I was actually just about to come back to it, but 3 minutes in, we needed to get to,
You
killing
wanting to
our
die.
children.
Yeah. Killing. You wanted to kill children so that you
I
don't have
wanted
to
to kill my
bleed from
children
your
specifically.
vagina.
No, that's the wrong banner. This is the banner. Thank you for the subscription.
Thank you for the subscription, Kirsten.
I recently watched I don't know if I've already said this on the show actually, but I recently watched on Netflix The Pleasure Principle.
No,
which
you have not said this.
is quite a good short wee documentary thing about pleasure. But it's sort of more to do with sexual health and mental health that goes with sexual health. And it's very much to do with women's mental and sexual health predominantly. But one of the things that was said on it was that, women have always been kind of said to be very emotional and hormonal and mood swings and all this sort of thing.
Truth.
And
Yeah,
of course,
yeah,
we
yeah.
do get massive kind of hormonal shifts throughout the month.
Yeah, of course.
But apparently, our hormonal shifts are very linked into our menstrual cycle. But men can experience the exact same levels of hormone shifts at completely random intervals when they're experiencing something such as watching a sports game or but literally like the same levels of hormonal shifts they will get from events like that.
Yeah. Are you just now finding out that science is skewed against women? Because I'm like, I got some really bad news.
I mean, I knew this.
You do not want to find out how they figured out how to give birth to humans. Because what they just did was killed a lot of pregnant people. Welcome, Kimmers B. You also subscribe.
Thank you so much for the sub.
We really appreciate it.
It's like, we know it. We do know that science and medicine and mental health research and everything is skewed towards men. But
You're welcome.
It's just sometimes when you see how skewed, it still just sort of gets you. You're still just like, oh.
It's one of those things where I'm just like, yeah, of course. Like yeah. This
November 19th, International Men's Day. November
Yeah.
19th.
I also, by the way, why do you want a day? I've never understood non-mainstream things deserve a day for attention, and like all things that humanity touch, we just ruin it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cheese is really good when it's melted. Oh, should everything be made of melted cheese? No. It's more when male doctors get involved with birth. Before that, it was midwives, and they did much better. Well, boomstickery, that is also
I
true.
saw this circulating on Twitter as well. That apparently women didn't really die in childbirth as much until male doctors started.
I mean, I saw that and I was like, I'm sorry. I would like to know your sources, guys, because I was like,
it's definitely like women. But nobody's saying that women didn't die in childbirth. They're just saying that the practices that male doctors brought in have definitely led to a lot more. Because before that, midwives prioritized the life of the woman.
I understand, but it's
male doctors came in and prioritized the life of the baby in case it was a son.
I totally can see that, but it's one of those ones where I'm like, I'm sure that there is a grain of truth in that, but especially after this last week with that Roe versus Wade decision coming down and everything, everyone is back on there. I noticed this during the height of BLM as well, is everyone's on there like, we got to fucking prove that this is bullshit. And it's like, guys, this is already bullshit. You don't need to add stuff to adding stuff to this helps the other side. And they're like, no, and it's like, no. State the facts. These people are fucking liars and it's time to murder them. Amy Coney Barrett first, decapitated. We scream, latest term abortion. And then we kill Brett Kavanaugh's kids. No, we don't do that. We don't kill anyone. We don't rise to violence.
No.
All we simply do. And it's just one of those things where, and I get the greater point of what that Twitter fact is saying is it's like, can we stop with male interference in women's bodies? That's what
they're trying to get at. But it is that thing of, your source is Twitter though.
Exactly. The source is Twitter. And then it's also like everything's done with this tone of like, well, actually, where I as a man, ergo a leader, feel that the tone should be a lot more, this was decided 50 years ago. You spent 50 years just trying to do this. This was your whole plan. Evangelical movement, billions of dollars to do this. Something that 70% of people don't want. Something that a huge amount of your own people don't want. Do you understand that all that's going to happen is that they may have also decided to keep abortion? I'm just done with everything. I'm just done. I also can't see the chat. What is the chat saying?
There's a few things coming in. Male doctors apparently invented sawing the pelvis in half to drag the boy out.
I'm going to say it right now. I'm going to say this right now. I've met the guy that thought that up. I've met the guy. And do you know who that guy is? That guy is my dad. My dad just wants the job done. He doesn't care how it happened. And you bet he would like it done quickly. So in his head, he's like, we're trying to save the woman. We're trying to save the boy. How do we get the boy out fast enough? And someone's like, well, if we sawed the pelvis in half, and they said it with that tone, but what he heard was, well, if we sawed the pelvis, get on it.
Women's pelvises are different. They're meant for being sawed in half.
Yes, exactly. He actually gets it. I bet we can
interestingly
find...
enough, the pelvis is the only bone in the body that is gendered.
No.
The pelvic bone is the only bone in your entire body that it differs based on your gender.
That's not true. What about the boner?
Goodbye. The show can just be me for that. That's the stupidest thing you've ever said on the show, John.
I have no way of bringing myself back.
I have so much power.
I know. That's fine. I'm so tired, and I, for the first time in so long, have no responsibility.
Sorry, you
turn.
That is such an astute callback. I love that.
Oh my god.
While we're on the whole reproductive health thing, today I was reading about and watching videos about there's a new male contraception in the works.
Yeah.
By a doctor in Germany. Do you know what it is? Have you heard about this?
No.
What it is a tiny little bath for men to stick their balls into. And it emits little kind of ultrasound waves that stop your sperm production.
No. We're not doing this. Attention, Germany.
I think that we should look at this a little bit. It's a little testes bath. And
I won't do that, but I will tan my balls like Tucker Carlson says. Can we just say this right now? Do you understand that on my side is people just wanting to be in charge of their own bodies and the ability to say you can't be a racist? And on the other side, people are putting their balls in tanning beds to get vitamin D. And they believe if you're center or center left, you're actually a pedophile. When everyone knows if you're a pedophile, you're just a Catholic priest. But here's the main thing I have to say, and I've done it before and I'll say it again. That is the most German thing I've ever heard, and I'm surprised that treatment wasn't given to you to cure your alopecia briefly when you had it when you were 11. Oh, Ashley Manning, it sees here that you've come down with hepatitis C. That's usually taken care of with some medication and just watching who you bleed on. But in your case, what we're going to do is wrap you in orange peels and huck you off a cliff. Also want to point out that point ended perfectly for me to point and then loudly fart, but I don't know if the fart was picked up on my microphone.
It
but
was
it felt
not picked up on your microphone.
Damn! Feels good.
What a shame. I wonder what would kill me first, the orange peels or the fall with the well, the fall doesn't kill you. The loud thump at the end does. But do the orange peels kill me? Because I'm allergic to oranges.
Oh, you see, a couple of questions coming in from the chat. I don't know if I can bring them up, but Baldies, what songs are best for balls? I assume it's all songs about that have the word balls in it. So I've Got Big Balls by AC/DC and Ball Breaker by AC/DC. Basically, you just play those two.
Wrecking Ball.
Wrecking Ball.
We need a whole Spotify playlist for dunking your balls in a bath.
Oh my God!
Right now.
Okay,
every song you can think of with the word ball.
Ball Breaker.
Let's put this into the Discord. Songs you can think of with ball in the title.
I've Got Big Balls,
and we will put together this playlist and add it to the Patreon.
Yeah. And it doesn't have to be ball themed.
Or actually
it can
just
be,
to the Discord.
It also, you should throw sexy songs in there as well. Like Sexual Healing should be played onto your testicles because it is. What the fuck is
has
this?
brought up Testy Koozie. That is not the one I was reading about. So let's.
Bring up the Testy Koozie? While Ashley's bringing that up, I'll just let you know. We don't know where Chris Betts is, but we assume he's sleeping because he had a long day.
He was quite tired. He was tired.
And I mean, I may also fall asleep on this show, which I'm going to have to run at some point because I'm off to do the CBC radio. So Ashley Manning will be ending the show solo, taking questions exclusively about what songs she likes to have blasted into the infrared waves when she's dipping V, not vasectomy, as would indicated in the chat. Vines, when Ashley's making some of her fun Irish home wine. She dips the wines with the grapes in them and some vinegar, so the wine is terrible.
In case anyone was curious, Testy Koozie ships to Ireland. That's just the first thing that's come up.
How much? We weren't able to get an LED hat. Can we get a Testy Koozie?
Oh my God, the King Thrones bundle.
Bring it up.
Throne bundle. Oh, this is ridiculous.
I gotta see the King's Throne bundle.
I'm still not entirely sure what this is. Is it a contraceptive or is this just a ball bath? So the King's Throne bundle.
This is not contraceptive. If it comes with a hat, it's not a contraceptive.
A bath for your balls. Oh, Testy Koozie for the nuts. What is this? Oh, there's a video. Is the sound coming through?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Hey,
After a long day in a pair of skinny jeans.
Is that
nothing
Dapper
says
Laughs?
happiness like a soothing dunk of the tea bag into
Pause,
a steaming
pause,
cup of
pause,
chamomile
I don't
tea.
know if I
After
can.
you pitch your tent for the night.
Oh yeah, I can.
Okay, is that Dapper Laughs? And what is this product
I don't
is saying?
think it is Dapper Laughs.
Imagine, I want it to be Dapper Laughs so badly.
Is that? They also sell pussy juice. Energy
No,
I don't believe they do. But oh, we should sell pussy juice energy drink.
Can we?
With just Chris's beard on the can.
What was I gonna say? Can we go back? I want to see what one of the actors.
This is the most awkward video playing thing I've ever used. It's just automatically.
Okay, pause on that guy. Can you go back?
See if I can do that.
This sounds really weird.
Where's his face?
There.
That guy?
Okay. Why? This guy does not have the face of someone whose dick and balls I want to picture. You know what I mean? Like the only way this if this ad works with if it was The Rock, just because I want to that guy The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, either has a huge piece or the teeniest piece.
Yeah, you can't be Dwayne The Rock Johnson and have an average sized penis.
I agree, and I also lean towards it's just fine. Like, do you know about Shaquille O'Neal's penis, right?
I do not.
So Shaquille O'Neal just has an average dick, but on his giant body, it looks really small.
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
And he's incredibly sensitive about it, so you're not allowed to bring up that he's got a giant, like a tiny, weird-looking penis. Apparently, one of the reasons why him and Kobe Bryant fell out is because Kobe Bryant, just in the shower, was like, "Hey, Shaq, you got a little dick." Like, was really angry about something and just said it, and everyone was like, "What the fuck?" Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Wait, I still don't know. Yeah, we still don't know what this product is, but I think it's just.
I think it's too. Let's watch
It's
the
just
whole
a
ad.
bath.
Hit it.
After a long day in a pair of skinny jeans, nothing says happiness like a soothing dunk of the tea bag into a steaming hot cup of chamomile tea.
I'm sorry, I missed that the first time. Did he just say nothing says happiness?
Yeah, did you not read their hats? Oh, the hat you get with the King bundle is a hat that says happiness.
What? Okay, I'm just gonna press play because I actually don't know what to say to this.
I know that we
It doesn't sound.
drained all of the money in the UTS account just to so that I could basically I just need to be paid back for a couple of things. So we don't have a ton of money in there. But I am willing to go into debt again to buy the King bundle.
No.
How
we are
much is it?
Not doing this.
How
We are
much?
not. This is going to be the LED fucking hat again.
Yes, but
no.
and then we get the hat that says
Was I not
happiness.
right about the hat?
I disagree. No, you were not right about the hat because
I'm
the hat
sorry.
is
I'm
nothing
sorry.
but content.
Where is this hat then?
It is on its way.
Oh dear. Let's finish watching the ad. We'll look at how much it is.
Delightful to sit back, relax, and dump 2 plump marshmallows into a piping hot cup of cocoa.
I don't like this word hot when it comes to testicle
Cocoa
products.
type.
No, it seems unhealthy.
That's right, Ashley. I don't think that this guy has our best interests at heart. I'm going to say it.
Oh no. Oh fuck! I've lost. I'm not starting.
Let's start it again. Okay, let's get the price for the King Throng bundle.
It is $69. Of course it is.
Mate. I could swing that.
I forbid it. I forbid it.
I mean, it would be a real shame.
You guys can get this. You guys can get this if you promise to actually consider.
Attention, Troggies. I'm not giving you my full address,
ultimatum.
but I live in Los Angeles. Figure out how to get me The King Throne bundle. I mean, white or black edition. I don't like. What? Can we go through what you get? I want to know what you get. I want to know what this product is.
The King's Throne bundle white edition, because let's face it, John, you're not getting the black edition.
That's right, because I am treated respectfully by police. The King Throne bundle
includes a 6-pack of pussy juice. Oh my god, you weren't
Oh
joking.
yes, yes,
the drink is actually called pussy juice.
Bet you everything under the fucking sun, every dollar that I fucking have, that all this is
lemonade.
It's just to sell that fucking energy drink.
Yeah.
This fucking ball dipper ain't do shit.
A white testy koozie, a white happiness hat, and a dick-shaped bottle opener keychain. Why, as a man, do you want another penis to open your bottle?
A bunch of reasons. I just want to point out to everyone, I do have a coffee page, and I do have a PayPal, which is at John Hastings Comedy.
Anybody sends him $69 to buy this,
$69, I am buying.
Immediately lose my respect.
Your respect?
So it's a choice between
Ashley
my
Manning's
respect and
is
John's respect.
The best move, by the way, is if we somehow figure out what Chris's address is and send this to him.
That would be the best.
Because if I know anything about him, he would not mention it or think to be like, did you guys do something? He'd just be like, you just see him open a beer in a year's time using the penis thing, and away we go. Yeah. He'd wear that hat. He absolutely would wear that. That energy drink is probably the same full red bullshit. It sells for 50p a can in Tesco's. 100% Steve Mooney. You're 100% correct.
Oh, God. The can design is very nice, I must say.
God, what? Shut up. No, it's not nice. What are you doing?
I'm finding some positive in this.
The some positive is that the content of our show is going to get better because I'm going to be fueled by pussy juice energy drink because someone is going to send me six. What is that for?
What are the 3 little dots for?
I've already gotten some money.
No, you have not. No, you have not. No. What are the 3 little dots for?
If we don't get up to the sum, I will return all money that has been sent. We are not at the sum yet. But I will return all money that is sent for me to buy. Can you put the link to this in the Discord so when I have to buy this, I can just do it right away?
Yes, of course I can.
Oh, this is very funny. This is so stupid.
It's so funny. It's so stupid. Oh my god.
Oh, the King Throne bundle.
I love that it's a little squirrel on the product as well. Like, there's a little cat drinking the pussy juice on the can, and then there's a little squirrel with his nuts out.
Oh,
on
weird.
The bottle opener.
All right.
Good lord.
I can shop in Canada? No, thank you. I mean, the penis hat is what really fucking gets me. I will. All right. If I get this package, I will also, I'm going to add, I will also use the test koozie on air. I'll do a whole I'm doing a whole stream.
You know what? Now I'm on board. People send him some money.
A whole stream. Soaking in the.
Oh my god, no! We could literally make you infertile, though. I don't want to be.
I will not do a whole stream. I would like.
You're
I would
not
like
doing
the
a full stream. You
TOS testicles on stream.
Recommended. You will not exceed what is medically recommended. I'm not being responsible for you being infertile.
Is the bit? Oh, do you think the black bit is to rest the peen on?
Yeah, it's a little penis rest.
This is so funny.
And then they have a little switch on the side to turn it on.
Oh my
god!
god!
Do you have to have it plugged in to use it?
No, I would. I mean, what? Like, okay. I just wish there was more information on what this thing is. Okay, let's go to their terms of service.
Someone has streamed this before.
What?
Out of shot. I can't remember who. It's
Oh no! 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 No!
we're
No!
not,
No!
we're
no!
not original, John. We're
Well,
not original.
I mean, yes, but we'll do it differently. And also, ladies and
We'll
gentlemen,
make it original.
I now have to go buy this.
No, have you gotten enough money for it?
Please stop sending. I think I've now gotten too much money for
you
this.
guys,
Thank
fucking, you people are silly.
So
silly people.
generous. This is so stupid. Okay.
This is so stupid.
Here's something that
We're
I
about to
hate the
buy
most.
A ball bath.
Every time someone buys it on the website, it just says Bonnie from Kansas has just bought the test koozie. Nate in Forest Hill, Missouri bought the King's
It's
Throne.
about to say John.
Yes, it is.
From LA has
Okay.
just bought a testy koozie.
What color does everyone want me to go with, by the way? Oh my God, the shipping with it. We could maybe get this done for next week. Oh, Lisa in Alagona, Washington is just. Are you still on the website? Can you see when my name pops up?
That's not coming up. I don't.
No.
It's probably because I'm not in the States.
God damn it!
I would
All right.
imagine that's why.
Ladies and
You people
gentlemen,
are crazy.
all right.
Like fully crazy.
Verify. Yeah. Oh. That's not my phone number at all. All right, I have to. I'm just. You fill time. I'm buying a test koozie right
Okay,
now.
John is buying a testy koozie right now. So I'm gonna go back to what this conversation came out of, which was using one of these for contraceptive purposes. Which this one definitely is not. Oh God, I can't believe you're doing this. This is like the opposite of using it for contraceptive purposes.
I hilariously. I need to log off for a second. You vamp.
I will fulfill. It's all good. I'll
Guys,
take you off.
Wait,
sorry. Were you going to say something?
I was going to say, what a great show. I was so tired. Chris Betts is napping. Someone wake up Chris Betts.
Full asleep.
We're buying a testicle jacuzzi. What are
He's
we
really
doing?
missing out on this one. He's going to be so mad.
Oh, Troggies, thank you so much for your continual this. I'm very upset. All right, I'll be right back.
Bye. Christ. So yeah, it's going to be a surprise for Chris. It's going to be a surprise. I feel like we should also be donating crazy money to get Ashley some decent painkillers. I've got decent painkillers. Don't you worry about me. But I also do have a coffee. No, this is the silliest thing we've done for quite some time. I think the actual. I feel like the actual testicle bath thing for contraceptive. I'm gonna just bring it up. It's called Kozo, COSO, and it's let me share my screen. Oh, I'm sharing it already, so I need to remove that one. Christ. On air tech issues. Okay, it's called Kozo. It's been invented by a woman in Germany because she had I have makeup running because I've been laughing so much. She got diagnosed with cervical cancer that was directly related to her having cervical cancer. Sorry, she was diagnosed with cervical cancer that was directly related to her using the contraceptive pill for most of her life. And so she went with her partner. They were like looking for male alternatives after she had to go through cervical cancer, and there was nothing there. So there's this ultrasonic bath thing that they've invented. This is the little bath. It kind of looks. Oh, I've not brought it up on screen. So this is the little actual one. It's an at-home male contraceptive device. So there's no hormonal fucking about. There's no kind of tablets you have to take or anything. This is the little bath. I think it looks like a little dog water bowl. And this is the most excited I've seen John for a while. He's like a child at Christmas. This is the funniest thing we've done in ages. Do you get a hat with it? Yeah. With this one, I don't think you get a hat. But, you know, maybe we can suggest that to them for their marketing. Who knows? But it's this little bath. I think it's so funny. So it's temporary sterilization. So basically what it is that you will do this. They haven't given full information about it, but I was reading about it earlier. And you basically put your balls in it for a certain length of time, and it emits ultrasonic waves. So you stop producing sperm for a short period of time. Apparently, 6 months after you stop using it, you will start naturally reproducing sperm again if you needed to do that. Now, I'm sure it needs a lot of research to be like, is it going to make you infertile? But so far, it seems to be that it's not going to do that. But it's just, does it clamp on? Tell me it doesn't clamp on. I don't think it clamps on. I think you just literally, you fill it up with water. There's a little line, actually. You can see the little line there. I'm going to go ahead and say that's the little water line that you fill it up to. I'll try and zoom in so you guys can see this a bit better. That's the little line, and you fill it up, and then you just dip your wee balls in there. Hello.
Hello. I think I've either paid, I've either bought it or not. I'm trying to find the I hit the Apple Pay thing, and then it just it was just like pew, like it was fine. Like it was like I haven't gotten like a confirmation or anything from it, so I'm unsure. Oh, and now the website is frozen. Hilarious.
Oh, good sign. Good sign. It's gonna be the LED hat all over again.
No,
But
not the LED hat all over again.
You cannot say that I didn't have my initial objections.
I mean, if I haven't been,
warm, John.
yes, no, the air conditioner in my hotel is broken, and so it shoots hot air into my room, which is why like all the windows are closed and shit. And I went to war with the hotel yesterday, and at a certain point, I told the festival that I'm here doing the Winnipeg Comedy Festival, and the manager was just like, "Well, what are you gonna want? What do you want me to do?" And then I was like, "You are aware." I'm like, because it's a big festival that pays them a lot of money. I'm like, I'm with this festival, and she was just like, "Yeah, okay, whatever." And then I went and told on them, and then came back, and they were like, I had a room service charge, and they were like, "We've forgiven your room service charge, and if you'd like anything else taken care of, just let us know." And I was just like, "No, can you put a fan in my fucking room?" And then they were like, "Yeah." And then the fan didn't work, and now I have another fan.
Okay.
I want to make sure that this transaction has either gone through or non-gone through.
Has the money been taken from the account?
I'm trying. I was trying. That's an app on this phone. I was using.
Do you need to leave again to check it?
I do need to check again, because if not, I'm going to pre-buy it.
Go and check. We got to make sure. John explaining to his accountant, you see, I had to buy this bath for my balls, but they never delivered. Oh my God, John is so like, he's totally going to write this off as something that he's doing for his work as well. Like he's going to write this off as a tax thing. Because you mention it once in your comedy whatnot, and that technically means it's a write-off. That's so fucking funny. He's gonna end up with testy cruises. 4 of them, yeah. He's gonna end up with 4 of them for sure. Turns out it's like a tiny bear trap, maybe. I mean, I think it looks like a little dog bowl. But yeah, look, it has a nifty look. It looks really like high tech, and you've got different colors to choose from. I know I saw a peach one earlier when I was looking at this. Oh, I'm getting rid of all these bloody extra bits that are screwing the screen. You got a gray one, a white one, a black one. You've got ways to charge it. Look, it even works if you have wonky balls, you know? It's great. There's the peach one. I'm liking the peach one. It looks like those jewelry cleaning things. It really does, actually. I mean, you know. Oh, we've got a little image of how you're supposed to do it. So sitting down apparently is okay. This is so funny. User sketches, resulted concepts. So these are concepts, early concept art. That's a sketch again. Paper prototypes. So they made the little paper models first. ergonomic testing, expert evaluation. So they're testing it and handling it. Okay. They're really doing the work. What is this? Keep up with it. No, I don't need to do that. This isn't like a website for this, by the way. This is Design Boom. So apparently this design won the Dyson Award. Yeah. It like won a Dyson Award either this year or last year. That's why it's been talked about recently, is that it won a technical development award. Kozo has won the James Dyson Award for Innovation Award. Yeah. Level up your fucking with the man who fucked us all with Brexit. Wait. Oh, did Dyson do that? I didn't know that. I thought he just invented the Hoover and is now branching into hair products and apparently male contraceptives. Except this is just the award named after him. Never mind.
I hate why do products I love always have to be like, oh, and by the way, we invented pissing on the toilet seat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always hate when it's like, oh, and they really support it. When someone supports Brexit, I'm like, oh, why that one? Because that's the one where like you can ignore it, but I'm like, no, that started it all. It gave everyone confidence. We're not. No. I want you to know I have 3 different.
Hey, Gareth was in the chat. Yes, Gareth. People still Twitch. And you know what? We just own it over here now. We're the only ones left, and we just run the whole business. There you go.
That's right. It's just
also,
us.
Hi.
I want everyone to know. I have gone through now. Tried to use.
You've done it. You've bought the Testy Koozie.
Not done yet. Still.
Not done yet. Okay.
I have tried all of their payment methods. I've got it down to we're trying it with PayPal. Let's see if that will finally accept.
This is so silly. I have been crying with laughter.
Are you out of? Okay. Yes. No. You
Chris
say.
is
I guess.
Gonna be so mad he's sleeping through this. He's definitely asleep because he hasn't even sent us a message.
No, he definitely is asleep. Okay. Yes, I want to use that. That's what I want to use. What? PayPal? I want to use that. No, that's what I want to use.
Gareth is saying not to check out his Twitch. I take it that means you're done with it.
Yeah, Gareth, are you no longer doing? Are you no longer calling things weapons? Oh, you fucking weapon! Oh, you fucking weapon!
I'm getting frightened by drips of water.
Guys! I have ordered.
Have you done it?
I've ordered it.
You've ordered a Testy Koozie. Oh my!
I've ordered a Testy Koozie. I've ordered a Testy Koozie. I am now the owner. I own a Testy Koozie.
Oh my god. I was just going to say that Gareth has a podcast that you should check out.
With who?
And is selling a Fringe show. Gareth Wall has a podcast with Gareth Mutt.
Hilarious. I just saw my name come up on this thing. Do you want to know? They called me Nicole in Winnipeg.
Why are they purposely bringing up women's names?
Because they don't want. Because no women are buying this, guys. I'm about to buy something that isn't going to work. Know what I just bought? I just spent.
Sorry, I'm listening out for my dogs because I'm minding them.
I spent nearly $100 of other people's money. By the way, to the people that did donate, I thank you so very much. And
you're all daft. You're all completely daft.
I mean, there were the 2 main ones were Kirsten and Baldy. Thank you so much for helping us to buy the Testy Koozie.
Maybe the women are the unintended market. Maybe this is a secret, like, women's way of, What am I trying to say? It's like women's way of using male contraceptives. They buy you a little ball bath and it makes you infertile.
Oh, this is definitely making me infertile. I cannot wait. This in theory should be here in
infertile. Or
this should be here in one business day.
Or it's a little like thing because fucking the hygiene standards of most men when you're trying to date.
That's crazy to
Wash
me.
your
By the
fucking
way, I've
balls,
told the
man.
story before, and I'll tell you it
You've
again.
mentioned this before, like, yeah.
Seeing the guy wash his dick and balls in the bar sink was one of the wildest things I've ever been a part of in my life.
Oh, that's not what I thought you were gonna say. You've said
Well-
before about how, like, so many of your female friends, when you've asked them what they kind of look for in somebody, that it's just, good sense of hygiene, and you're like, how bad a fucking standards if that's something you just look
How much
for.
dirt have you people gotten in your teeth because you sucked one dick? No, I was in a bar in
Too
Ottawa
much.
called Oz. The first location, not the second location. If you're ever in Ottawa, go to Oz. It's a great bar now, but it used to be top 10 bars in Canada. It was in like a weird crevice. It was amazing. Anyway, I was in there one time and having a great time, drinks, all that sort of stuff, go into the bathroom to pee. While I'm peeing,
What a business idea. Diamond Geysers just said, my new business is 100% going to be writing rude words on baseball caps and selling them to John Hastings.
Okay, but here's the other thing that I also have to drink the fucking pussy juice energy drink.
You have to drink the pussy juice while your balls are in the ball bath on
And
stream.
wearing a happiness
and wearing
hat.
the hat. And you have to find something to open with the penis bottle opener. Because
My
they give you a
virginity.
bottle opener, but they give you a drink in a can.
Yeah, that sounds about right. This is a ball company, madam. These aren't good people.
We have to soak Bed's beard in it.
Oh!
This would be a great live show thing, would be to just soak his beard in it and have you suck it out.
But Baldy. But Ashley. But everybody.
I'm sorry, my imagination's running away from me right now.
I'm not moving. You don't understand, everyone. As soon as I am done taping the debaters, for the first time in a long time, I was sat in Las Vegas with the person you all remember from the Japanese friend days with a vigor. That's right. Jesus, boom. And I was like, I need a break.
Let
and I
the
just
fan art begin.
begin. I had just come back from Paul Byrne's funeral. I was done. I was so depressed. And someone else looked at my schedule and went, you do not have any time for a break until, and then pointed at tomorrow. And I was like, yeah, that's right. The break starts today at 7:45 when I'm done this radio record. And you want to know the first thing I'm going to do to celebrate this break? I'm going to have a delicious can of pussy juice energy drink. And I'm going to wear my happiness hat around. Oh God. I feel like I think I'm going to send the happiness hat to Chris.
I think.
Or wait, do one of the people that
But also, I want you need to wear it on stream.
I
while
will
your
wear it on
balls are in the
stream.
bath.
But anyone who donated to this, do any of you want a can of pussy juice energy drink sent to you? I
Yeah.
can send you on a can.
And you're okay with this guy having your address, then yeah.
I mean, yeah. I will send you a can of that. And also, one of you donated more than the other, so I feel you're entitled to the happiness.
You should
hat.
sign it. You should sign it as well.
I don't want to sign it because it ruins the hat. He could just wear a lovely hat that says happiness. Or you could, or it could be signed.
You could have a happiness hat signed by John Hastings.
You could have a happiness sign. It's going to be the poster for John's next special titled Nicole from Winnipeg.
Comment of the stream goes to Mr. Steve.
Oh
Mooney.
my God, guys!
That
Can you
is
believe that Chris Betts is not here? This is the best part of this whole show. Is that
Chris
I'm the
is
one?
just asleep.
I usually miss the bits. I still can't believe, because I went to Atlanta just to be a stand-up comedian, that I missed Tom Tuck not being able to turn his phone off.
That was so funny. Oh dear.
It is so wild. It's so wild I did that. Like, it's so wild looking back and being like, everyone being like, we're back open again. It's like, oh man, you didn't know how many more lockdowns we were gonna have.
Oh God. Chris is really missing out today.
That's true.
This is a great show.
Actually, how besides having a rough period, which is how we started 45 minutes ago, how else was your week?
My week's been okay. I haven't really done very much. I cut my finger on a bread knife yesterday. If I haven't cut my finger at least once a month for the past year, like, it's ridiculous.
What do you mean? What do
I
you
just slice
goddamn
my
mean,
fingers
woman?
all the time. Well, because
What are you,
I
a
used
cutter?
to,
What are we
no,
in
I
the
just
craft?
I used to use so many steroids that my skin just like is like butter now. If I just graze it with a knife, it'll just slice open.
Oh, no. Can I?
Sorry.
Like, I don't believe in violence, but I also feel you deserve some violence for describing your skin like butter, because I know exactly what you mean. Is that like what I was picturing? Is that like sort of leftover on the counter, like really like war, and that like the kind of thing where when it has like a film, and so when the knife goes through, there's like the ever subtle sense of resistance that is immediately just.
That's exactly it. Do you know what? Somebody described it to me once. That I think they said their mom or their grandmother had used steroids too long as well. But maybe longer even than I had, because by the time she was a bit older, her skin was just like, you know, when you've warmed milk and it just gets that skin on top of it. That her skin was literally just like that milk skin, that it would just kind of come apart and
Fuck you. Shut the fuck up. That's awful. That's all.
I know. I stopped using steroids after somebody said that to me.
I hate that. I hate you.
It's awful. It's so bad. I don't like it.
I'm breaking the test koozie. Oh, can someone also tell David Hoare we're gonna need a test koozie song?
Koozie song, yeah. We definitely need a theme song to play whilst your balls are in the bath and you're drinking the pussy juice and you have the cap on.
Here's what I will do. Let's plan this out a little bit. So when this arrives, I'm assuming it's arriving this week. So if it arrives this week, the stream on Sunday will be dedicated Testy Koozie stream. I will not open anything. I will put it immediately in the fridge so the pussy juice energy drink has remained cold. I will have a pack.
Do you think the pussy juice energy drink needs to be cold, or should it be, you know, internal body temperature?
Oh yeah, well, I was like, I literally was saying, well, I want it to be fresh, but I don't think that's a problem. So I will do a full. I've never done an unboxing before. I will do a full unboxing.
It's a hot tub stream.
It's our first hot tub stream. Holy shit.
Oh, this is getting so good.
We gotta get Tuck. We gotta get Tuck for this. We need Tuck to do a pop in.
We need Tuck for next week. He's probably
Can
not
the person who may or may not live with Tom Tuck, can you please confirm or deny if he is around next Sunday at UTS time?
My dog is barking. I'm
go,
gonna
go,
have to
go,
run
go,
'cause
go,
she's
go,
probably
go,
stuck
go.
on the couch.
Am I the only one, chat? And you can be with me on this one. Let me just bring up the chat. This is going to be awkward. Okay. Well, I'm going to get an energy. Oh my God, Richard Wright. Thank you so much. All right. Let's see if I'm not in host mode, so I'm unable to play the raid video for you. But suck my beard dried. It's a raid. Suck my beard dry. I don't remember the words, so I'm usually dancing. But welcome, Raiders. Thank you so much for coming. Let me bring you up to speed. We have purchased a testicle jacuzzi, and we are doing our first hot tub stream next Sunday. If, of course, this is delivered on time. An absolutely huge amount of information. Other things to know. Chris Betts has slept through the stream. And Ashley Manning is currently looking after her dog, who is currently stuck on a couch. No word if that dog is real. No word if that was Irish slang for something. Let's head back to the chat. Left the UK. Yeah, I like a chilled drink, Joe Trope. What do you want from me? Coming in. We'll get you a raid video. Yeah, perfect. No, the raid video will come in a second. Don't worry. But thank you so much for popping in, Richard. Hope this stream was well. And again, guys, thank you so much for all of your support during the fun jacuzzi test koozie moments of this stream earlier. It was one of those things where every time I come into this stupid thing and think, oh, this isn't going to be a fun one, then we just curveballed it right into fun time. I've been at a Canadian comedy festival. I have some comedians that you all should check out. You guys should check out Robbie Hoffman. You should check out Kelly Taylor. You should check out Dave Merhesh. You should check out Ali Hassan. You should check out Iman El Husseini. Hi,
I will
Ashley.
have to go back down in like a few minutes just because they're out, but they'll have to come back in. They're so fussy. But Daisy is having a bit of a mood today because my folks have gone away and she's in protest not eating anything all day. She gets stressed and sad and very emotional, and she just won't eat even though her tummy is making rumbly noises. And I just have to babysit her.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous dog.
What was I going to? Do you find? I always find dogs' protests are all so emo. Like it's never like it's always like I pissed on my stuff. Deal with
sometimes she pisses on things, sometimes she shits on things, but yeah, when she's really emotional and sad, she just stops eating, and you just feel like shit.
I can't remember which one, but one of my grandparents' dogs used to just knock its food out of its food bowl when it was upset, and they were always like what? This is just a punishment for you, like, because it would knock its food out, not eat for like 2 hours, then come back and then just eat all the food, like it just cleaned it up after itself. Like they felt nothing. Oh
Was
yeah,
there a raid?
Richard Wright raided, and you need to hit the raid song.
I'll bring
Hit
up
it.
the raid video.
Hit it.
Trying to raid. Welcome to the Untitled Twitch stream with John and Chris and Ashley. Stick around and give us a follow. You are awesome.
Well, all right. Yeah, I'm sort of debating.
Matthew McConaughey vibe to it.
You like it? I mean, do you think that Matthew McConaughey is a good guy? Besides the fact that he killed people on his honeymoon, I feel like he's a prick. But like not a bad guy. Yeah, he killed a guy in Ireland on his honeymoon. Did you not know this?
I did not know this.
Bring it up. Yeah, him and Sarah Jessica Parker murdered a man with his car.
You're thinking of
Matthew Broderick. Who did you say?
I said Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey
All
actually
right.
He has also killed people on his honeymoon, but that was just to get a boner. Let me ask you this. Matthew McConaughey or Matthew Broderick, which one? Okay, you're having a threesome with both of them.
Okay.
Which one gets which area to pleasure you? If it's me, McConaughey's in charge of the important bits. You know what I'm saying? I want him around, the frontsies and the backsies junk. And Broderick can handle face fun. That's where I'm going with it. Because McConaughey, he seems tender but forceful. And Broderick just seems like he just pumps.
With you. From a pleasure point of view, I want McConaughey handling things.
Of course.
But I also don't want to have to look at Matthew Broderick.
Okay, so here's it. Like I've never had a homosexual encounter to the extreme of it was me, Matthew McConaughey, and Matthew Broderick. But why I selected Matthew Broderick to fuck my face is I wouldn't have to see his weird body. I would just be like, let's see how much you can pound me in the face, Ferris Bueller. While McConaughey's really sorting business out backstage. Backstage. You know what I'm saying?
I do understand what you're saying, but you're face to face with Matthew Broderick's penis.
Yeah, but Matthew Broderick is that confident because he takes it out and everyone goes, oh. Like if
it's probably surprisingly good, sure.
Yeah. Like if
like
I
you're
was
expecting Matthew McConaughey's penis to be good.
Yeah, it has to be.
It has to be.
Like Matthew McConaughey, like it's not giant.
Chiseled.
No, I bet you it's a really you're like, I have a few friends like that are just very handsome boys, and I've seen them nude, and you're like, yeah, of course that's what it is. It's the ones where they're like, how are you this confident, look like this, and then they like drop, and you're like, oh.
Oh, it makes sense now. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, you have a fucking hammer, bro.
The best is when it's somebody unassuming and you're just like, oh.
I have a friend like that too. To
That's
the
why
point
you don't talk much. You don't need a personality.
I'll never forget this. I was with like friends at a very local bar in the neighborhood I grew up in, and very close to it. And we got to this topic of conversation, and the waitress like heard us discussing one of our "you would never think it's him's" big giant delicious penis, and it got to the point where at the end of the night, she pointed at the person and went, "I want to see it," and he went, "All right." And they went into a shaded area, and then immediately she just walked out first, and he followed her to her car, and they drove away. It was the funniest thing. I literally just like, oh, this way, sir.
Sorry, I slightly missed the beginning of that story. You saw this happen? You know these people?
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Why? What happened?
No, I just wasn't sure if this was a
true story.
account or something. Yeah.
No. It was literally...
I want to know if this is a true story. Matthew McConaughey's dad died during sex.
Yes.
His mom tried to pull the covers
100%.
off him to show the neighbors his massive wang as he was being taken away.
She had to be held back while yelling, "Show them what Jim McConaughey was made of."
That's excellent.
How many times? How many times were Matthew McConaughey's dad divorced? How many times was he divorced?
0?
3 times. You want to know who he was
3
divorced?
times.
Do you want to know who he
Wow.
divorced? Do you want to know who he divorced?
The same woman each time.
Matthew McConaughey's mom 3 times.
She kept coming back.
Or he kept coming back. Like
or he kept coming back.
Matthew McConaughey. I read the book, the book about the making of Dazed and Confused, which is really about Richard Linklater's career and Matthew McConaughey and sort of the early 90s of filmmaking. And the one thing he's taken away from is Matthew McConaughey is like a very balanced man who came out of a crazy household.
Brilliant. I'm gonna have to just go and let the dogs back in. I'll be right
Go.
back.
Matthew McConaughey didn't speak to his mom for a few years, I believe, is the story, because she kept being the source for tabloids. So if he told her anything, she would just tell the tabloids. Isn't that fucking wild? Shona Bear, never stick your dick in McConaughey crazy. Well, why would you? Meredith McConaughey, kill Broderick. It's only fair. Wait, am I playing the wrong game? You are. Yes, Meatballs coming in from Steve Mooney. Matthew McConaughey's dad. Oh, yes, we got this. Matthew Perry. I don't know if I could fuck Matthew Perry. Okay, so you were having a threesome with Matthew Perry and Matt LeBlanc. Which one do you put onto which? Chandler, I want Chandler backstage, and I want LeBlanc front stage. I feel like LeBlanc, he'd fuck my face, but I feel like he'd also have some fun, like, chat. He'd be like, "Hey, you lived in London? What part? Finsbury Park. Oh, that's great. I love shooting episodes there." I'd be like, "Really? You did? That's interesting." That's what I feel like it would be. Yeah, see, you know what I'm saying? Who's Matthew Kelly and Joe Trump? Why are you writing alt-right? Steve Money. Prime Friends, Matt LeBlanc. Yes, please. Oh my God, yes, he could actually see, he could actually say to my face, "How you doing?" More like Matt LeBoink. Am I right? That's Baldy's joke. I was just delivering it with words, but Baldy 3 in with that classic. That was absolutely fantastic. Joey doesn't share whole. I wouldn't mind if you could imagine doing it. Imagine having a foursome, and you're doing. Okay, let me ask you this question: Schwimmer's in the mix now, so you're getting Matt LeBlanc, Matthew Perry, David Schwimmer. Which one do you want to pleasure each hole? Here's the thing: I'm swapping out Schwimmer for LeBlanc. Schwimmer's taking the face. I'm sending LeBlanc backstage. I want him. And I want Matthew Perry. I want them to double jam me inside of my crevasse. That's right. I want to get log jammed. While David Schwimmer, I assume, very Ross-like, has sex with my face. That's a weird thing. Fuck my face is a real societally acceptable phrase. But if you say have sex with my face, you want to go to jail. Actually, if a man said to you, "I want to head back to your place and have sex with your face," I assume you would just call the police.
Yeah.
Hello,
Yeah,
police.
but I would probably not go home with him if he said I want to fuck your face as well. To be quite honest, I'd go. That's a little bit aggressive.
Yeah, but what if it's a guy? What if it's a situation where the aggression has been agreed upon and accepted, and they switch after a few acceptable fuck my faces to an out of the nowhere, I want to have sex with your face. I want to have go fuck yourself. Like what? No.
Yeah, okay. I get what you're saying, but both are unacceptable.
So what do you want them to say? You want them to say, "Madam, I would like to head back to your place and receive mouth pleasures that will be reciprocated."
That's also not an invite I'm accepting.
You don't want someone to give. You don't want someone to say, "I'm known for being very good at accepting mouth treats."
Absolutely not.
You don't want someone to say, "I am one of the best at accepting mouth treats."
How much worse is this bit gonna get?
Much worse. What if
Does
someone?
see my face?
Yes. Madam, I want to head back to your fine flat, and I want you to be the testy koozie, and I want to be the guy who's wearing a happiness hat.
That's the line. I'm sold. I'm all yours.
Happiness is not a
dear.
hat you can wear.
Just for
It's-
everybody, like after all of this smut, which it quite frankly is, the dog is now with me and she's in a little cat bed. And hang on, let me go full screen.
I'm sorry. Oh, that's really fucking adorable. That's really fucking adorable.
Yeah. Oh, my arm keeps getting in the way.
She's so poofy. I also want to just bring up, can I just please bring up My Name is Ruins chat? Listen, John, you already know the way it works. It's to go to a shaded area and show the lady your big cock. Words make no difference either way. My Name is Ruin. That only worked one time. And I've seen the dong in question. It is larger
Do
than
I know this person?
You do not.
Oh.
It's larger than anything I've ever seen in pornography. It's like,
wow.
Yeah, like it's a real like. All right, like I've never had any problems with penis size because I know what's out there, and it's like you might be competing with that, but I also know all the problems that go with that. Do you know how difficult it is to find pants? Also, I'm sure a couple of times because I've talked to gals where they're like, it can be too big. You don't want it.
Yes, it can be too. We recently discussed the state of my cervix after a recent event, and yeah, it can be too big.
What if a guy looked at you? What would have to happen for a guy to be able to say, "I want to bruise your cervix," and it's sexy? What would have to happen for a guy to be able to be like, "I want to bruise your cervix"?
That is better than "I want to make love to your face."
No, that is not better than
Yes,
I want
it
to have
is.
sex with your
I
mouth.
want to
You're
bruise
out
your
of your
cervix,
mind.
and I'm probably
You're out
considering
of
it.
your mind. You're out of your mind.
Nah. I might be out of my mind, but I'm okay with that.
Chat,
I'm okay
are you with
that
me?
line.
Never fucking never. Oh, okay. Wait, which one though, Kimmers? So wait, here's the thing. So here it is. It's between I want to bruise your cervix and
Exactly
I want
like that,
to have
though.
sex
Okay, maybe not.
with your mouth. No, it can be said. No, it is said in a sexy manner. I'm just showing you that's how I say sexy things. I want to bruise your cervix.
I want to damage your genitals is never acceptable.
I want to damage your genitals.
How about
that?
just asking Operation Chokeslime? I mean, it shows a level of in-jokiness and like you've put in the work to kind of get understand my history.
That's a fair. Yeah, you've what you're saying is you're going to reward someone for doing their homework?
Shona Bear, he did not. A guy once said, "My penis is so big, I'll impale you."
Yeah, man, what a fucking alpha!
I want to know what I want
Everything.
to know.
Okay,
is,
okay, no.
did
Let's get.
you go home with that guy.
I mean, I don't even
It wasn't
care.
even big, so you did go.
God, yeah. Fuck yeah. Here's
It worked though, Shona. That's the thing. It worked.
Don't speak for.
You can have any problem you want with what he said. It still worked.
I want to say this. The chat
it
is
was a dick pic. You didn't go home with him.
what a
dick pics. I'm sorry, but dick pics are an
excuse me.
instant. Like you
Excuse
were cock
me.
blocking yourself with your own cock.
I mean, that's not always true. It is if it's an unsolicited,
Unsolicited-wise,
100%. Also, if you have a dick pic and you say that, what are you doing with like? You have to force the perspective so it looks like it's a real pleasing treat. You know what I'm saying? A real flesh stacker. Okay,
I'm sorry. What did you just say?
A real flesh stacker.
Flesh stacker.
A real flesh stacker. Oh, okay, actually, hypothetical question. A guy says, I want to bruise your cervix with my flesh stacker. Flesh stacker.
I have muted him.
Flesh stacker.
You know what? I can just remove him and he can't put himself back. So now it's just me and we're going to be okay with that because flesh stacker? Really? Really, John?
That's right. I want to say a couple of things about the chat. It's very cumbersome to look at.
It's great.
And Baldy action redeem times out, John. Very good. Photocopies. That's very. If you only accept photocopies of someone's dick, where was it? Oh,
photocopies. That's so funny.
Where? Oh, this is what it is. Photographing it next to a pound coin for reference coming from Kimmersby. There is nothing more maddening. But that's I think that we should do that is establish a standardized. Like a thing that you always photograph the dick next to, so there's a stand you can look and be like, "All right," you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see a photo of the groceries if you order it. I took flesh stacker in college to lose weight. Goddamn right you did, Cole Cabana. Cole Cabana, let me ask you a question. You're sat at home. What is sexier to you? I want to have sex with your mouth, or I want to bruise. I want you to bruise. I want to bruise your cervix. Which one is sexier to say to a lady?
Hey, you said one of them with an accent.
You're true. I'll say them both with an accent. I want to have sex with your mouth, or I want to bruise your cervix. What am I doing?
It's just the worst thing you've ever done.
That's so not true.
Cole Cabana is going with mouth. I disagree.
That's so crazy that you would prefer, like, I mean, live your life, do whatever you want, but I just vehemently disagree with how you're approaching the situation.
I'm not saying I want somebody to tell me that they're going to bruise my cervix. I'm just saying, given the two options, that's the one I have to choose.
I mean, yeah, that's a fair point. Flesh Stacker got me fired from Tesco. Coming in from Joe Trope.
Oh, for fuck's sake. People are making big accounts based on what we're talking about again. Flesh Stack just subscribe.
Oh, what a great day. Oh my God. That's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh my God.
Great.
Chris!
There was a comment I wanted to come back to that was really fucking funny.
Someone wake up Chris Betts right now. Someone wake him up.
Somebody needs to wake him up. Where is it? Oh, I've totally lost this comment, but oh my god, there's some great chat coming in, you guys.
Guys, you're doing a wonderful job. Can I just also say this about the flesh stacker? I don't think that that's an appropriate penis name, but I think the guy who invented the penis was named the flesh stacker. Like, God couldn't touch the genital, like that genital. He's like, listen, I know what these people are going to turn out like. I cannot have my hands in the thing that's going to literally, like, they are going to make so many decisions based on wanting to fuck. Oh my God, flesh stacker sounds like a real good kebab, or like a weird seasoning for a pizza. Did you get flesh stacker on this? I'm not really into flesh stacker anymore on my pizza.
This is an idea: setting up a business selling small pound coins for the face. That is a legitimate business model.
Imagine
more
that's how the
successful than Fire Festival. Like,
are you guys ready to feel? Dude, the Fire Festival was like 4 or 5 years
I know.
ago.
I just watched the documentary again because I watched I watched that documentary about Anna, the German heiress woman, the
Leaving
con
Anna?
artist. Yes, Inventing Anna. Anna Delvey. That's her
it.
name. I was trying to remember her name. And I watched that documentary, and that's happening at the same time as Fire Festival.
Yeah.
It like references Fire Festival in the thing, and I had to try and explain what Fire Festival was to my parents, and I was just like, we're just gonna watch the documentary.
Which one did you watch? The Hulu one or the Netflix one?
The Netflix one.
Okay, the Netflix one was good. The Hulu one is better because the Netflix one was made by Fuck Jerry. It was made by the promo company.
I was thinking that they were just getting like a lot of weird shout outs in it.
Yeah, and Fuck Jerry can really fuck off. They are a terrible company. And there was another company that like made the company about like everyone who profited, and they make the great point of, if you're involved in the PR of this, at some level you're aware that this guy's a fucking scumbag.
Yeah.
And so you should they're like, you should have been more ethical in the way you approach the situation, Fuck Jerry, as well, instead of making a documentary to get your money back. And that's what and they're like, well, yeah, that's true, but we did that anyway.
My mother's reaction to the Fire Festival documentary was really, really entertaining.
Go ahead.
Because she was just so she thought the whole thing was ridiculous, but she just thought that all the people being interviewed, she was like, but you're no better. You didn't stop it. You didn't send the people an email and say there's nothing there.
Yes.
You're basically the Nazis to this guy's Hitler.
I agree completely with your mom. That's how I felt about watching.
Yeah.
Because being like, you could have stopped this at any time. And like,
but she just the whole documentary, she's just like, but why didn't you stop it? She's just shouting at the TV, being like, this is like Hitler. She just kept saying it was like Hitler, and I'm just like, my mother's likening Fire Festival to the Holocaust. This is excellent.
Can someone quickly Google Flesh Stacker and see? I wonder how much it is to get fleshstacker.com.
Isn't Flesh Stacker a rack for keeping flashlights in?
Fleshstacker.com. I feel like if I can get Billy from the Fire Festival on this.
You totally could.
I'll tell you.
I mean, if you can sell bathwater, why the fuck not?
Okay, it looks like it's fleshstacker.com.
If we order a testy koozie and buy fleshstacker.com on the same show, we are just setting ourselves up for failure next week. It's too good.
I mean, I got to tell you, I feel like UTS should spin off from being a podcast and Twitch stream into a weird internet company that just sells random shit on the net.
Perhaps. I mean, that's ultimately what we will be if we do launch merch.
So quietly, there's been a big problem in podcasting because a shitload of the products that podcasts have been selling for years just are bullshit and just fake. Like, they're just a warehouse of weird shit. Like, it's essentially wish.com and stuff like that, like some of those weird products. And people are finally like, hey, you guys are a giant media, like, you're essentially radio. You need to be regulated in the same way for advertising as radio is.
Makes sense.
And like podcasts are slowly like, no, and people are trying to fight it because it's also a big way for like bunk health products. What's that shit called? Like supplements, but not supplements. Like fucking Alpha Brain and all the like the weird holistic stuff. Like all holistic griftering is so easily sold through podcasts because like Russell Brand's got his own fucking brain vitamins or whatever. Yeah. I mean,
yeah, and you can just get any ad put onto a podcast.
like Blue Chew. Steve Mooney makes the
Mhm.
great point in the chat. There's no way Blue Chew does
What is
anything.
Blue Chew?
Blue Chew is like it was very big in the wrestling podcast community because a guy named Jim Cornette did a big rant about how his show was the only wrestling podcast not sponsored by Blue Chew, so his fans have hard dicks. 100% true. It's considered a serious thinker in the world of wrestling, is our Jim Cornette, and also a rageaholic who likes to have, who tries to sort of manipulate young wrestlers into having sex with his wife so he can watch. Yeah, wrestling's a sewer. Anyway, all wrestling podcasts for like a year were sponsored by this thing called Blue Chew, which was just like a generic Viagra. And like, I don't know who the fuck is like, you know what? I need to get a hard dick, and I love listening to Bruce Pritchard's podcast. I know the best way to support him is to take his advice on which dick pills will make my dick hard. Guess again, pal. Guess again, Ruby Rube.
Apparently, Jim Cornette's audience don't need it because they're all up in Jim's arse.
Yeah, this is coming in from the people that the crossover from the. Oh, really? Did Colt get some of the Blue Chew money? I wonder if Colt knows if Blue Chew works. Colt, are you in the chat? Do you know if Blue Chew still works?
here,
Colt? Colt? Oh my God, I gotta leave really soon. Jesus fucking Christ, this stream is flown by.
We got 13 minutes.
Let me tell you, I'm gonna have to leave. I classically did that thing where I gave you the time of when I have to be in the van on the way to the venue, so I have to leave at 5:25. Is that a problem for you? And Ashley, do you
7 minutes?
Are we just gonna call it in 7
We're just gonna
minutes?
call it. I'm not gonna do half an hour by myself.
That made sense.
I was kind of the whole time. I kind of been thinking Chris might wake up and join the show before the end, and it'll be
That's
fine.
what I was sort of
But,
hoping for as well.
I'm not going to be able to just chat for the whole half hour. But what I'm going to do is try and book a guest for next week so we don't end up in a panic trying to
Yeah.
do that last minute. Because we keep doing that and we keep not booking guests. But we're gonna
Production
try and do
errors
that for next week.
continue to plague season 2.
'Cause we
Much like
haven't,
season 1.
yeah, we haven't had a guest for season 2 yet. So
Have we not?
No, we
Yeah,
have.
we have. Elliot
we
Steele
had.
was
We
here.
had
Elliot.
So we've had people on when I've not been here. That's why I'm
Yes.
getting confused. We had
I feel
Elliot,
like
and then we had. There was somebody else on with Elliot, was there?
That was me. I'm really jonesing for a Tom Tuck.
Yeah, we
appearance.
need to try and
Gets
get Tom
a-
to talk for next
and like a
week.
Mary Elaine, because we haven't had
I
a Mary
really
Elaine on
want to
since
have Will
Informant
Duggan on soon.
Slut. Oh, I'd love to have Will Duggan on soon. We could talk about his news.
He has so much news.
He's drinking
I
again.
want to
And
address
he's
something
smoking.
with him.
What?
It's sort of tied into his news. It's nothing personal. He announced something on Twitter, and I just want to draw attention to something about it, and that's all. I'm not
What?
going to tell you what because it's going to be more fun to talk about.
Oh.
It's not actually that dramatic. I just found it funny.
Is he fighting Elliot Steele? Here's the question.
Elliot Steele.
If I'm invited to the wedding, which there's no idea if I am or I'm not, but if I am, and I'm allowed to bring a guest, I bring Elliot Steele, right? Like, that's the funniest move.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is the move.
That would be, because I'll tell you who's really fun at a party.
This is true. We should give them a shout as well. I do know Mary Elaine is quite busy at the moment. She's moving around a lot, and I think at the moment she's kind of doing a lot of moving around for shows and stuff. Go and check her out, by the way. If you're following her on socials, go and check her out because she might be gigging near you. Because she's doing a lot down south at the moment.
She's not on Wee Shetland, and our Ashley Story and I are slowly working on a true crime podcast, which will be out soon. We are back
so we'll
loading.
probably get her on to kind of
promo that
help
when
you launch
we
that. Yeah,
slowly start launching that.
I'm
but
looking
that-
forward to hearing that because obviously I'm a big true crime nut.
Me too. And we're trying to go into sort of areas, some that have been covered before, some not so much. And weirdly trying to approach it with a bit more of a like, I wouldn't say respect, but like either true crime podcast.
I'm sorry, every true crime podcast thinks that they're approaching it with more respect.
No,
than
I
everything
disagree.
else.
I disagree entirely. So many of them, because here's the thing: is either they are doing that, they're like so intensely by the book of like, and then the fluid made its way into the tube, or they are so like reveling in the dark, and then he jizzed in her blood, and you're like, what is this? The Wrestler Review podcast? And so we wanted to kind of go right down the middle, a little information, a little jizz in the blood.
Sure. Are you
have you ever
so you react a lot to the medical stories on this. I'm assuming there's going to be a little bit of crossover with those reactions on this
Yeah.
on this
Well,
murder show.
the thing with a lot of true crime, and we're not just covering your murders. That's the one problem I always hate about true crime is true crime doesn't cover all the areas of crime. But for example,
some of my favorite podcasts have been true crime where it's not been murder or anything too bleak.
I really want to do. I don't know what I should do with this, but in the last year, I have read way too much about the alt-right and all of the weird crimes that they have done, and I know way too much about the American mafia. And I'm like, I don't know what to do with those two particular areas of information because it's like everyone has a podcast about them. They're just not the podcast that I want. You know what I mean? Like no one is doing. Especially when it comes to QAnon.
Is this you trying to say that you're on the way to another podcast?
No, I'm not starting another podcast.
How many do you have now? What, 4?
2. I have this one, and I have the rest of the review, and then I have Ashley's story one is slowly coming along. So I have 3. But I don't want to start another podcast. I want to do something else with that. I like maybe a book or something. I don't know. I want to do something about the alt-right mainly because it's so stupid and fascinating and changing so like all the people.
I knew there was a 4th.
The Tim Fitzheim one. But that one's done. But that one's done.
Even so, and you had one with Alfie Brown for a while.
I know, it's like 5. That was a fun lockdown project. That was just the Tim Fitzheim one. The Tim Fitzheim one is so crazy that we ended up twinning that town is so fucking stupid.
Yes. You have 3 minutes left. So, what were we going to wrap up with?
Guys, I think this has been the best show of season 2. Here are the reasons why.
Season 2.
1,
we're getting our vibe back.
No Chris Betts. As it turns out, he was really holding us back. 2, a real focus on rip-off products from the internet, very much within our bailiwick. 3, we've done admin for next week's show on the show, which is the content will be an unboxing of the test koozie. 6. Anything can be a podcast will be revisited next week as well when I am live on the air unboxing the test koozie. I will drink some pussy juice energy drink. I will throw up. I will then place my testicles inside a test koozie, and I will enjoy that.
Oh dear.
Right? Isn't that fun?
Next week's show is gonna be a riot. Basically.
That's right.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Gosh darn right. Other things
so much fun.
are about to happen. I'm gonna get in a van. I'm gonna get into a van with some great comedians. I'm gonna go to the Debaters. I will have a set out on the CBC in Canada and on their YouTube page sometime late this year as a part from this gala. Oh, I taped a TV set. We were going to talk about that, and I have like a whole story about that was like really crazy that I did.
Have to wait till next week, man.
It waits till next week. Like I'm literally now just going through what are the things in my head I collected to talk about.
I had a few things to talk about as well.
They're all gone.
We've just gotten so sidetracked.
I mean, so fantastic.
This whole show just spun out of control by me saying I was on my period. Oh dear. Are you going to follow the testicoozie with a testicle tan?
I mean, this is a great question. I do want to do the testicle tan. I do want to do the testicle tan so fucking badly. Because I just want to know what the fuck are you thinking that can't be good for your dick and balls.
What's just come to my mind is like you give a guy head and you end up with like a fake tan on your chin. I don't know if you've ever seen those pictures of women who wear fake tan and then they breastfeed their baby and their baby ends up with like a little fake tan stain around their mouth.
No, what are you doing? Do you know how bad those chemicals are for a baby,
They're
you
so
asshole?
Bad. They're so bad, but oh, that's so fucking funny.
Hang on. Also, who's the fucking prick that's breastfeeding and still gets a spray tan on their naked breasts?
I mean, you could be going to a wedding or something. That's what a lot of people wear. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Is he gone? I think he's gone. I might have to wrap this up by myself, folks. Oh, he's gone. He's totally gone. ladies and gentlemen, he was going to have to go right now anyway, so I'm going to load up a raid. We have Fox Comedy. We're going to jump over there. He's one of our favorite people. Oh, there was a little beep there to say that he was coming back in, but I don't think he is. We're just going to line up the raid, folks. And then we're going to queue the old lady. And we're going to see you next week for what is gearing up to be quite the show. So good night, everybody. We'll see you next week. I'm finding the old lady. She's happening. Bye.
And that's all. Penis into her vagina. And that's all. That's called sexual intercourse. Some people call it having sex. So the man passes the sperm to the woman, and now his sperm is in her. Maybe you're wondering if a mistake could be made when having sex